Alright, rough drafts time. Taking another stab at Dominaria Limited. Gonna see if we can do something a little spicier than our 4 Sarah Advocate, Ascendant. Why does every Sarah Flyer have an A as their second name? It's way too confusing. Oh, goodness. So anyway, we're going to give it another spin and see what happens. All right, here we go. Pack one, pick one. Goblin Chainwhirler. Is that money? Is it money? It's probably not money. And it's probably, it's so hard to cast. Goblin Chainwhirler. $1.25. Little disappointing considering it's a staple. So, Goblin Chainwhirler, super powerful. The problem is, it's way too hard to cast. Triple red. Basically have to be mono red, and I don't know. I could see mono red working, but going pack one, pick one, I'm going to be mono red. That is risky. We have Academy Journey Mage, decent bouncy wizard. It's pretty good in control, especially if you get some wizards. Howling Golem, I guess if you're mill, which I don't know if that's really a dex. Sap Herd. Vicious Offering. Do we want to try to be mono red? Is it possible to be monocolored? There's no other red cards of note in this pack. Maybe we can just like cut it super hard and get paid off. Let's try it for science. Let's see if it's possible to go just straight up monocolored. Oh no. Wait, can we be mono white? For science, let's see if we can be Boros and cast a triple white. Benalish Marshal is probably even better than Chainwhirler, honestly. Benalish Marshal, also not worth much, but it's probably better in limited. Oh dear, now what? Eviscerate doesn't really work with Chainwhirler. When it attacks, put a lore counter on a saga you control. I guess that's okay. Run Amok does seem like the kind of card you want in an aggressive red deck. Maybe we just take that. Man, this probably isn't worth the cost. There's like a good removal spell. Let's take Run Amok. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it and try it. I don't know if this is a good plan or if it can work. So if we'd went white, there was Benalish, Honor Guard, Gideon's Reproach. Spore Storm is good, although Chainwhirler takes care of it. Warlord's Fury's okay. Enters the battlefield if you control a wizard, 2 damage to each opponent. I guess we take that. It is damage. Oh, Clifftop Retreat. That's our chance to splash the white. We could have done it. We could have taken Benalish Marshal. Frenzied Rage. I guess we're just going ultra aggro. I guess that's where we're at. Garna the Blood Flame. That does seem kind of good. It does mean splashing. We could take Prospector, which is a 1-drop. I don't know if there's too much comboing to do with it. Garna. Well, let's take Prospector. Now we get basically nothing. Candle's pretty bad, we found. I guess Urza's Tome it's something. I think that's the closest to being playable, considering we're trying to be mono 1. Or mono red. Mono red. Alright. We'll take another Journey Mage. So the good news of this is we are cutting red really hard. I don't think we've let a single good red card go through. So that is good news. The bad news is I don't know how powerful our deck is. Alright, take Prospector. Ugh. Alright, sack them goblins. Maybe we can get some sort of aristocrats thing going on. Target creature gets +1. Alright, we'll take the only red card. We would like to get more wizards to go with this Journey Mage. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we just get super hooked up by cutting all the red cards. So hopefully pack 2 is just Wizards Lightnings like crazy. Let's take Arcane Flight, just in case we get the... Alright, Warlord's Fury. Another Arcane Flight. We could get some Bogglesy stuff and go into red, even if it makes or go into blue, even if it makes Chainwhirler worse. Like the stuff that cares about having auras on it. If we get some of those, which we might because we did cut red pretty hard, like Velduk and whatever the 2-drop is that gets super big and kills me on Magic Arena. Alright, take the swamp. Okay. Grun. Well, Kaldin Overseer is probably our best card. It is not a wizard. But it is good. We can kick it, steal a creature. So play it for 3 as a 3-1 with haste, or play it for 6 and steal something. Think it's better than Bloodstone Goblin. So we'll take that. We'll play a bunch of Kaldin Overseers. Togar. Skizik? I guess Skizik is probably our pick. I mean, ooh, War Chief. Goblin's Haste. We are getting red cards, although not necessarily the ones that we want. Well, let's take War Chief. Maybe we should be taking Cyclopses at some point. Kaldin Raider, when enters battlefield, discard a card if you do draw a card. Memorial to War Juggernaut. I think I'd rather just have Kaldin Raider than Juggernaut, honestly. Haphazard Bombardment. I don't think we actually want that. I guess we take Cyclops. Seems kind of bad. We could take another Arcane Flight and just go ultra risky. We're probably going to get Cyclopses back. Let's take Arcane Flight. We have 0 Sagas. But Kaldin Warcaller is a 2-drop. Let's take the 2-drop. Really would like some more wizards. And maybe some removal. We got a lot of red cards this pack, but we did not get much actual removal. Alright, now I guess it's Cyclops time. 2 target creatures can't block. Yeah, let's take Cyclops. Take a run amok. I mean, we're going to be aggressive, and we're going to be throwing pump spells at things, and we'll see. We'll see if it can work. Take Warcaller, since it's a 2-drop. Absolutely nothing for our deck. I guess Syncopate, in case we somehow still move into blue. We do have a million Arcane Flights. Academy Drake? Blue seems pretty open. Maybe we should have just been in blue the whole time. We'll take Slinvada. Guardian of Koilos. Demonic Vigor. And no one wants the swamps. Always last pick in the swamps. Come on, Big Goblin. Naban. Another Journey Mage. It even is a wizard. Do we want to go in another color? If we don't go in another color, we're taking... Naban's kind of cute. Double triggering Journey Mages. We're taking Fervent Strike or... Alright, let's take Journey Mage. Hopefully we don't actually have to play it. Skizik. We gotta take Kaldin Overseer. That's our 6-drop. Well, this deck looks interesting. It is gonna be aggressive. Is it actually gonna work? That I'm not sure. Juggernaut, let's just take Raider. Still think I'd rather have that than Juggernaut. Fire Elemental, I guess we just take this Goblin. We do have a couple of kicker cards. We did not get nearly as much burn as we wanted, and we didn't do a good job finding wizards. Warriors, we have many warriors. I guess Journey Mage isn't the worst. Ooh, that's a wizard. Alright. Definitely taking the wizard. Man, this thing's probably pretty good if you live long enough, but hopefully we're just killing people before that comes online. So Chronicler is not insane, but it is a wizard for our Journey Mages. I don't think we get Skithix back, but you never know. It would be sweet. And another War Chief. It just doesn't do much. I guess it gives our random goblins haste, which is not that many. 3 damage to a player, 1 damage to each creature that player controls. Maybe we just want the burn spell? It doesn't feel great. Well, we'll take it. At least it's probably good against... Alright. It's probably good against tokens, at least. Like Saprolings. Well, that's 23 cards. So we have 23 playable mono red cards. Maybe we take this Construct. Another 1-drop might be helpful. And it's something to exile to this Tome. Well, take the Legend. We don't especially want to play, I don't think, Radiant Lightning in the main. We can just play the Warlord's Fury to cut some of the worst cards. Like, worst case, it cycles. Cycling's never bad. We might actually play 16 lands, 16 mountains. Ooh, Fire Elemental. That's, like, semi-playable. That might just be better than Cyclops. Guardian. Another War Chief. I don't even really want to play the first War Chief. It just is it's not very good. Doesn't really do anything. I probably want another Prospector less, though. Cyclops. Maybe we keep Cyclops for War Chief. Something like that? 17 lands. A couple of cyclers. Can we get by with 16 lands, or is that too greedy? Our curve isn't incredibly low. It's also not super high. We do have these raiders to get rid of lands. Let's try it like this. Let's try 17 mountains. All right, mono red. Mono red. We went mono red from pack 1, pick 1. Let's see if this is a legitimate strategy. So, on to round 1. All right, on to round 1 of our rough drafts. And, yeah, we got to start with the mulligan. All right, we'll try it. Not insane, but we got a reasonable curve. We even got our wizard. Okay. I guess we'll keep that. Get an aggro. Swamp for our opponent. Well, mountain, go. Opponent, forest, and Caligo Skinwitch. Sure. Kind of like the black version of our wizard. Opponent passes. Well, play the mountain. Run out Chronicler. Pass the turn. Swamp for our opponent. And passes. I'll play a mountain. Play Journey Mage. Hit our opponent. Down to 18. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passing. Ooh, Chainwhirler. Well, let's go attacking. Hit our opponent for 3. Play a mountain. Play Keldon Raider. Discard Frenzied Rage. Skizzik. Alright. Opponent finds a land. Plays a Thallid. Yup. And passes. Land? There's a land. Well, let's do some kicking. Kick Skizzik. Beat down with pretty much everyone. Keeping the pressure on. Alright, opponent trades. Drops to 6. And we're a land away from just kicking this Keldon Overseer and most likely winning the game. Well, our opponent didn't get off to a fast start, but our deck actually looked pretty good, I have to say. Whisper, Blood Liturgist. Alright. Opponent passes. Land? Oh my god. Keldon Overseer. Oh wait, how much is kicker? Oh, it's 7 mana? Ugh. Can we just win? We cast this with haste. Attack. Attack, attack. I thought this was less mana. Alright, just cast it. Attack with everything. So if opponent makes the obvious blocks, blocks there, drops to 1, and then our first pick, the reason to be mono red, coming through. I mean, we probably would have won next turn anyway, but, okay. That actually worked. I think we want Radiant Lightning. I think our opponent is playing Saprolings. So let's go down this rampaging Cyclops, which is probably horrible. And Yeah, run it like that. Well, that worked. That was pretty much what our deck was hoping for. All right, opponent. One you got, one you got. Maybe mono red is the secret, just like standard. Ooh, we have some looting. All right, we'll keep this on the strength of tome mostly. Swamp for our opponent. Opponent's hand was pretty clunky. Ugh, more mountains. Well, land go. At least we can loot away extra mountains. Forest for our opponent. Saberling Migration. If they have the Lord, that's obnoxious. Keldon Overseer. Well, play Urza's Tome. Pass the turn. This is where we want our Radiant Lightning or Chainwhirler. So good against Saberling tokens. Opponent. Getting in for 2. No Lord is nice. Down to 18. Opponent passes. Raider. Well, play Journey Mage. Just to have something on the battlefield. Pass the turn. Vicious Offering. Sure. 4 is for our opponent. Ooh, Cabal Paladin. Some historic drain. Opponent gets in for 2, down to 16. Yup. We draw. Well, play the mountain. Let's just Keldon Raider. I think we discard Sparring Construct, which is actually historic for Urza's Tome. Pass the turn. Definitely going to have to block this Paladin if we get the choice. Slimefoot drains us. Yep. Opponent goes attacking. Well, let's trade. Opponent passes. More lands. Well, kicks Gizzix. And I guess we go attacking. Opponent takes it. Slimefoot's going to get a little annoying. Especially since the Saprolings are going to drain now. We don't have a good, clean answer to Slimefoot. Opponent. Thinking over their options. Goes to combat. Attacks. Alright. Down to 12. Opponent passes. Another land. Well, Urza's Tome. 1, 2, 3, 5. Alright, discard a land. Play a mountain. Play Prospector. And I guess we got to stay on defense. Pass the turn. Don't know how we get rid of this Slimefoot, though. Huh? Mismatch Saprolings? Interesting. Apparently Saproling Migration makes different tokens. Wait, did it change? No, it didn't. Okay. Opponent. Safford. More Saprolings. Opponent. Passes. Well, Urza's Tome. I guess we exile the Construct. Play a Mountain. Play Chronicler. Pass the turn. We have answers to the Saprolings. We're digging. We're just not finding. Dark Bargain. So, opponent gets 2 of their top 3. Mills a Swamp. Takes 2. Plays a Swamp. Stronghold Confessor. Opponent. Passing. Oh, play Keldon Raider. Discard Mountain. Pass the turn. We just got to keep looting and try to find a way to deal with this board. We have a... Ooh, Uragros. Opponent. Passing. Well, Urza's Tome. Get rid of Bloodstone. Untap. Kick Overseer. Steal Uragros. Attack. 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 This Slimefoot's doing serious work. Opponent blocks. And blocks. And blocks. Blocks. And blocks. So we get in a bit of damage, but our opponent gains back a bunch of life thanks to this Slimefoot. This Slimefoot's the problem. Down to 7. I don't know if we can do it from here. Opponent gets back Uragros. Plays a land. Gets in. Hits us. Yep. Discard Overseer. Opponent passes. Well, loot. Discard Warcaller, and we will scoop it up. Alright, not fast enough that game. Well, run it back, be faster. Be faster. We have 2 cards to deal with the Saprolings. If we found a Chainwhirler or Radiant Lightning, probably win that game. Not guaranteed, but our opponent's deck, they got a Slimefoot. We saw the big Spectre thing, but it doesn't seem insane to me. And we are on the play, which is good. Ugh. Alright. Now we got all of our Saproling hate. And not much else. Well, hopefully our opponent's on the Saproling hand. They are mulliganing to 5. Well, Mountain Goo. Man, if they play a Saproling producer and we get to wipe it out, it's so good. Mountain Goo. Come on. Saproling Migration. Nothing. Opponent passes. Well, play the Mountain. I think we got to press our advantage, so play Chainwhirler. Ping our opponent. Especially since we have this Radiant Lightning in hand, I think it's worth being aggressive here. Swamp for our opponent. Skin Witch. Yep. Opponent passes. Well, play a Mountain. Get in with Chainwhirler. Opponent takes it. Play Raider. Discard a Mountain. Pass the turn. Man, we can deal a lot of damage. Alright, settle the score. There goes one of our threats. Opponent. Passing. Well, get in with Chainwhirler. We get it for 9? Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Play the Mountain. Pass the turn. Swamp for our opponent. Whisper Blood Liturgist. Let's Radiant Lightning. Hit our opponent to 10. Play the Mountain. Attack with Chainwhirler. Alright, let it go. Hit our opponent to 7. Could put our opponent to 1. I was thinking we could put him to 1. And then 2 turns from now we could like Chronicler, get back Radiant Lightning, get in the last damage, but I think this is fine. Now if our opponent taps out, we have a lot of potentially lethal threats. Alright, here's the tap out. Togar! Alright. Well, that's interesting. And unfortunate. Well, go attacking. Opponent blocks. Well, run amok. Kill Torgar. Hit our opponent. Oh man, are we going to lose to the rare? Play Warcaller. Pass the turn. Opponent. The Eldest Reborn. Okay. Oh, we have to sacrifice a creature? Sack that. Does this get us there? We gotta win before they can reanimate. That's the problem. Opponent. Passing. Well, go attacking. Opponent takes it? Okay. Run amok. Oh, we got there. Whoo! Lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright, we got there. Sweet. That was closer than I thought, but Mono Red, opponent's deck was sweet. Whisper, Aldous Reborn, Togar, they had the bombs, but we got the Chainwhirler. Alright, rough drafts time. Round 2 with our Mono Red deck. Ugh. Oh, this deck. Well, we got through round 1. Okay. I guess this is fine. I can't believe we didn't get any real removal with this deck. We cut red so hard. We'll keep it. Our curve is relatively fine. Alright, plains for our opponent. Well, mountain, go. Run amok's not bad. Ooh, mono white? The battle of monocolor decks? Bloodstone Golem. Goblin. Definitely not a Golem. We don't have too many kicker spells. Oh boy, opponent misses. Man, are we going to sneak our way through to the finals? Get in with Goblin. Our super janky mono red, no removal Goblin Chainwhirler deck. Opponent's discarding to hand size. Well, that works in our favor. Opponent's thinking if they should scoop. Or if they show us what they're doing. Alright. Whoa! Okay. That is what you would call ambitious. Whoa! Plains discard Dreadshade. Whew! Well, we first picked a Chainwhirler, and we made sure we were mono red. That is going deep. Alright. Deathbloom Salad. We draw a mountain. Well, let's Warlord's Fury. Draw a card. Play a land. Go attacking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, hit our opponent. Play Journey Mage. Pass the turn. Pretty close to just winning next turn. Another Deathbloom Salad. Opponent passes. Well, play the mountain. Go attacking. Do we win here? Maybe. I think so. Opponent blocks and blocks. So, run amok. Run amok. And hopefully this is lethal. Oh yeah, we got there. Well, opponent was missing land drop, so that worked in our favor. Also, I don't know if you want to play the black-white Dreadshade deck. That seems like it's asking for a lot of things to go right. We'll take it, though. A win's a win. Yeah, run it back. Come on, mono red. All right, opponent. Ooh. Okay. I mean, we got a pretty good curve. We'll keep it. So I'm for our opponent. Land is not bad. That increases our odds of just curving out here. Plains. Alright. No Dreadshades for a bit. Jousting lands. Well, play the land. Play Bloodstone Goblin. Pass the turn. So I'm for our opponent. And there's Deathbloom. Opponent passes. Well, go attacking. Wow, opponent blocks. Alright. It works. We trade. Play a land. Play Warcaller. Pass the turn. Saproling does die to Chainwhirler, if we find it. Equips. Yup. Opponent. Passing. Well, I don't like this trade, but let's go attacking. Opponent blocks. Play a mountain. Kalden Raider. Discard, I think, Journey Mage. Ooh, Skivix is pretty decent. Skizik. Opponent. Ooh. Erevad the Curse. Death Touch Lifelink pumps other legends. Well, play the mountain. Let's kick Skizik. Go attacking. Yeah, opponent trades. Ooh, not going to trade. They might want to try to equip it up with the Jousting Lance and start gaining life that way. But we're going to keep attacking. And eventually we're going to get to Keldon Overseer to steal it. Alright, opponent trades. Takes a touch of damage. Urza's Tome seems like it's going to be pretty helpful here. Opponent. Another Erevad. Just keeps them coming. Plays a land. Well, get in with Raider. Opponent takes it. Play Fire Elemental. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 2 cards in hand. Equips. Gets in for 5. Gains 5. Yep. Well, go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 9. Play Urza's Tome. Loot with Urza's Tome. Discard Sparring Construct. Pass the turn. Uh-oh. Something else huge? Sergeant at Arms. Makes some dorks. Gets in for 5. Well, go attacking. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Unblocks. Unblocks. Blocks. 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 Alright, so we will run amok. Trample over for some damage. Draw a card. Get rid of Sparring Construct. Play the mountain, pass the turn. We need one more land to be able to kick this Keldon Overseer. Opponent gets in, hits us to 5. This thing's hard to race. A lot of life gain. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a big flyer. That would be bad. Deathbloom Thallid. And Joyra's Familiar. That's almost bad. Land? Journey Mage. Well, go attacking. Not ideal. I think we're going to lose this one. Erevad, the life gain. Opponent blocks. Trade off. Keldon Raider. Discard Journey Mage. There's our land. Cast Chronicler. Play the land. Opponent. Attacks, attacks. Alright, alright, alright. So, block here. Opponent gains a ton of life. Man, this Jousting Lance Erevad. Arvad. Whatever it is, has been brutal. Oh, something else? Alright, equips. Plays a land. So if we do this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? No, we're one short. 3 and 5 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means we need to kick. Steal Arvad. We're going up to 6. I guess we attack like this. Man, we were so close. 1 point of damage. The problem is our opponent's going to gain 5 back. And we can't really stop it. Opponent blocks. Down to 8. We go to 6. Pass the turn. Equips. Yeah, I think that does it. Man, we were super close. For our opponent having double Arvad with Jousting Lands to gain, I don't even know, 25 life, something like that. We were still super close to like dealing 40 damage to our opponent, which is kind of impressive considering how much life our opponent's gained. Like, we easily dealt 20, but our opponent, we needed to deal like 40 or 45. Well, let's loot. Yeah, that does it. All right. Man, Arvads. Arvads. Is it worth changing anything? Radiant Lightning might be okay. It's not great, though. I think we just stay aggressive. Yeah, run it back. All right, we're on the play. And, okay, we'll keep this. Not an insane hand, but we got a good curve. And it tops off with Chainwhirler. Wizard, or Chainwhirler. Got to get in that damage. Land, goo. Swamp for our opponent. And passes. Well, Mountain and Chronicler. Pass the turn. Swamp for our opponent. Cabal Evangel. Well, play the Mountain. Play Journey Mage. Pass the turn. Opponent down to 18. Opponent. Knight of Malice. Yup. Opponent missed their land drop. Oh, this Knight of Malice, though. We can Frenzied Rage plus Warlord's Fury. Let's just Chainwhirler. Chainwhirler with Frenzied Rage seems pretty good. Ping our opponent for 1. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passing. Could get blown out by removal. Let's play Journey Mage. Hit our opponent to 15. Pass the turn. Little conservative with the Chain Whirl, but opponent passes. Well, Warlord's Fury. Give our stuff first strike. Play the Mountain. Frenzied Rage. Attack, attack, attack. Opponent, yep, it's got first strike. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. We might be through the finals with mono red. Of all things. Opponents had some running troubles. Although there are some upsides to being monocolored, like consistency is super strong. Our power is lower, I think, overall, than if we had went into another color, but opponent blocks. Yup. Wow, it just works. Play Sparring Construct. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 7. And passing? Yeah. I mean, opponent just did not find land number 3. And mono red. No removal mono red. Pump spell mono red. Looks like it's making it to the finals. Probably just going to run out this Overseer. Yeah, let's just cast it and attack with everything. Swing with the Crew. I guess Fungal Infection would keep our opponent alive the best. And our opponent scoops it up. On to the finals with mono red. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. Just attack and attack and attack. All right. Let's win it. Let's win it. All right. Come on, janky mono red. Oh, man, look at these Keldon Raiders. All right. We're going to try this. Curve is a little top heavy, but I think it's worth it. 4 is for our opponent. And passes. Well, Mountain, Sparring Construct. Pass the turn. Island for our opponent. And, oh boy, here comes the spells. Mountain, go. 4 is for our opponent. Skittering Surveyor. Opponent's getting their ramp on. Gets an island. Passes. We'll play a mountain. Let's just pass. I don't think running out Keldon Overseer is worth it here. Island for our opponent. Getting frisky. Yep. We take it. Down to 18. And Baloth Gorger. Well, play the mountain. Play Keldon Raider. Discard Journey Mage. Pass the turn. Oh man, opponent's playing Teamertron. Wizard's Lightning. Yep. Well, opponent's down to 3 cards. And they overtap because they have a wizard. Opponent. Getting frisky. Well, we will take it. Down to 12. Opponent passes. Well, play the mountain. Play Keldon Raider. Discard Warlord's Fury. Pass the turn. 4 is for our opponent. Uh-oh. My God. And Bolus is clutches. Yeah. Well, opponent's got the removal, and we got the not much. Down to 6. Play Keldon Raider. Discard Mountain. Play the Mountain. Yeah, this is looking super bad. I think we're just dead. That was quite the start for our opponent, and a pretty slow start for us. And we were on the draw, so just... Wow. Opponents just got every color. All the colors all the time. I guess I got a bit of fixing. Yeah, I don't think we can get back from this. Gets more lands. 5 color bombs is it? Alright. Well, yeah, sure. Sure, opponent. So opponent's just playing 5 color, hope my mana works out good stuff. Hopefully we could be aggro and kill them. That's what our deck is trying to do. Blowing up a land almost seems like it could be worth it. Let's go down Rampaging Cyclops for Seismic Shift. Plus making things not block is good. And hopefully we get a slightly more aggressive hand. Well, that's a lot of lands. Keldon Raider does let us discard, and we are on the play. Still, not as action heavy as we would have liked. Sparring Construct, go. Opponent, Island, and passes. 2-drop. Well, it is a 2-mana card. Get a win Sparring Construct. Pass the turn. Yeah, not curving out as much as we'd like. Forest for our opponent. Plays the ramp thing. Well, play the mountain. Go attacking. Opponent takes it. Players is tome. Pass the turn. Opponent. Island. And passes. I'll play the mountain. Play Keldon Raider. Discard a mountain. Draw a mountain. Pass the turn. Blink of an eye to draw a card. Opponent's trying to cycle into their mana, I assume. And there's a mountain. Opponent's assembling Tron with ease. No fixing Tron. Jeez, alright, opponent. That's not good. Yep. Well, now Ultratron. Megatron. Well, get in with the construct. Hit our opponent down to 17. This might just not be fast enough. Play Keldon Raider. Discard a mountain. Play a mountain. Pass the turn. Another land for our opponent. There's a Wizard's Lightning. Opponent passes. Oh, play Fire Elemental. Play a mountain. Pass the turn. 5-color control seems sweet if you get the right cards for it. There's a huge Baloth Gorger. Opponent passes. Oh man, we're a mana short. Is it worth trading? Trading Fire Elemental for this thing probably doesn't feel great. Alright, I guess we have to. Attack with Fire Elemental. Our opponent takes it? Okay. Well, play Keldon Raider. Discard Run Amok. Oh, man. These Overseers are super sweet if we find the lands. Ah, this is going to be close. Gonna be close. Island. Opponent. Something else huge. Wow. Holy mother. Okay. Opponent has 10 mana. That fight with fire. Well, down to 11. Come on, deck. Land, please. Not land. Warlord's Fury. Yeah, that does it. Alright. Now we can't win. We needed a land that turn. Discard Journey Mage. Play Warcaller. Yeah, if we were able to Keldon Overseer, Steel Gorger, attack with both, and then do that again the next turn, there was a chance that we'd be able to win. Well, we got to block. I guess we got to block and hope our opponent has nothing. Well, 10 mana with fight with fire seems like a good thing. Lands? No. Yeah, we're just not finding these lands. Not a land. Get rid of Sparring Construct. Play Chain Whirl. Pass the turn. Opponent, gonna go attacking. Man, we actually had a shot with our opponent having 10 mana and being able to fight with fire with kicker. We still had a shot to win this game with things going very poorly. Boy, that's a sign your deck is not working out the way you want. Alright, and now we're just going to call it a day. We can't really realistically win from here. Well, there's our land finally. Discard, play the land. It's just Now our opponent has too many blockers. They still have cards in hand. There's not really a realistic pathway through this defense now. Opponent, Eldest Reborn. Yep, alright. And that does it. Well, we took very janky mono red through to the finals, so I guess we can't complain. Our deck had 0 removal, and I guess we proved that monocolor can work. Like, it can be a viable strategy. We first picked one of the triple color cycle and just went for it, and ended up in the finals. Did not win. The 5-color deck seemed pretty powerful. Maybe we'll try drafting that at some point, because that looks like a lot of fun if you happen to get the pieces. Opponent also had some really bad cards. Tolarian Scholar is like the epitome of unplayable, so it feels like our opponent, even without getting there, because obviously if your deck was optimal, you wouldn't be playing Tolarian Scholar, but even with only mostly getting there, their deck still looked really powerful. Alright, well, another trip to the finals, another lack of the trophy, but we'll take it for how janky our deck was. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.